Alright, what's up guys for another brand new video. Today we are going to check out where the Polar Peak Monster put his castle. So all we know is he put it somewhere and we're literally trying to find it. But it's going to be hard because in most of the footage he didn't have it. And some of the footage he did have it. So like you were kind of, if you saw it, bravo. If you didn't see it like me, we were kind of watching the robot fight, not watching the castle. But yeah, subscribe and like the video. Let's get into it today. Woo woo. I should have. Right now I am jumping right next to Lazy Lagoon. You know how the monster smacked that castle shaped thing? He smacked it pretty hard, even though he's pretty big, so he might have smashed it here. It's a bad guess, isn't it? Shout out to somebody, I forget who the shout out is, The shout out is, let me check. Liliani Colon. Thank God you subscribed, actually. Yeah. Okay, the monster in Polar Peak, I'm trying to sound intelligent. The monster in Polar Peak was big, the robot was big, the live event was perfect. And actually, now I'm thinking about this, I should have never came in this game league, or here. But, if you enjoyed my videos, please leave it like down below, and if you really want V-Bucks, I will give you 13,000 V-Bucks. Wait, is it 800? 13,800 V-Bucks. I think for $100. Thank you guys for subscribing. Yeah, and watch my vids. You know, pretty cool. Yeah, Babito's pretty good, but I'm pretty sure he's not better than me, honestly. This Polar Peak monster is crazy. So, if we can look back on the video, if you guys look through the footage, when the Polar Peak Monster came out, he had the Polar Peak on it. But, when he jumped off, he didn't have it. Did he have it, or did he not? Really. Because if you jump out, all that back is just going to go straight off. So, the eggs. That's what we have to talk about. The eggs were somewhere in the volcano. But now that I'm thinking, what if the Ice King stole them back right before the volcano? Because when everybody was gone, nobody saw. The Ice King could have came and took in those eggs. Right? And they were locked up in the castle, of course. But we never saw them. So when probably he had the eggs, he was probably still, you know, when you get real angry, they get really mad at you, you know. So we kind of have to find out, what if those eggs were actually different, were like water, because ice melts into water. So what if that was possible? They need ice to live, but the only reason why some of them weren't hatching was because they were in the volcano. There's no liquid except molten lava, except the molten lava. So, and in the Ice King's palace or castle, we could see it was dripping. It was melting, of course. So we kind of had to find out. If those were water monsters, because you know water monsters, they need water. And ever since season 7, the castle was melting since season 7. We even saw it. So what if the monster Ice King, because we all know he was wasn't he like one of those Vikings? Yeah. That's what people say he was. Yeah, he was one of those Vikings, right? But Vikings, they also go into the water a lot. And you know, Vikings, like, they go into the water. Ice King might have found the eggs in the water and brought them out. But they never survived the coldness. But because the ice wasn't melting. So we never saw the eggs. We never saw the eggs until season 7. But the eggs probably been there from like the start of Fortnite. You could have put the Ice King probably took them into the water, kept them into the water until the time was right, until he turned to actual Ice King and had his castle. So like, what if Ice King really was a good guy? He was kind of like wondering, should I really? You know, if you take the last piece of bacon and you know somebody's probably gonna eat it, should you? So that's what I was wondering. Was the Ice King really on the Mecha side, or was he really just keeping that, or was he just trying to keep the egg safe? The Ice King might have been a good guy, but he was just trying to keep the egg safe. He never knew it could do all of that. Yikes. I was doing right back. So then when we found them in season 7, he put them in the dungeon, just in case, because he knew, he started to suspect that they could have been evil. So he put them in the dungeon, and you know how like baby dragons and stuff start out? Yeah, it kind of was like that. They were just starting out, you know? But he never knew they were good guys, right? So what if he put them in there? Or what if he knew there was a giant monster under his castle? But after the castle, under the castle was the monster. What if the monster's eggs were the eggs, but they were just in the water? Yeah, because we can't survive on water, right? We would die. We really can't die from the water. So the Ice King could have taken the eggs and put them where their mom is. Simple as that. And going back to the other theory, how the monster slapped his arm and broke it, there could have been any suspects that the Ice King's castle could have fell off. Because if you do that and like something's on your back, it'll probably fall off. But we're talking about a giant, huge monster. So I don't know. I really don't know. Aisle 3, it could have fell off when they went underwater. Because back to when the volcano erupted, the Ice King probably knew, so he had to get the eggs back. So he put them back in the castle that we never knew that they were there, because we couldn't find them in the volcano. So, and then he put them back in. All right. So when the volcano erupted, it kind of like, but the Ice King knew. The Ice King always knows. So we brought them back. And then when the Polar Peak monster came out, he was probably like worried about the baby. So that's why she took the eggs back. Cause she's probably a mom, and how moms do it when like a kid when a grown up cat keeps you. But the Ice King could have come back. Cause if we just saw that, if you can just rewind that, you could see that the pole was actually facing the other way, like he was trying to deliver something. That he might have thanked the Ice King for getting them, and then put him back on like the other side of like the peak. For instance, when the monster went out, we saw that the area, right, that the Vikings lived in, that wasn't there before. But Ice King, he could have been like, could have found the eggs there, and that's why. And that's why the monster went back in the water, because she could have stayed and busted everything, but she chose to go in the water, like she was planning something. And you know, moms always have a plan. So now that we're over here, we see the death of the polar pig monster, which is actually kind of exciting. But as we see on the back, as we will see at least, as we will see, like I think like right now, if we check on the back, you can't really see it from here. If we check on the back, the Ice King, it's gone. It could have melted here, but it's just gone. So when the mecha robot went up with the underhand punch, or whatever you guys call it, I do wrestling. The underhand punch with with all that energy, probably knocked the Ice King's probably knocked the Ice King castle right off. We could have knocked it off. So if we could check on the map, but if we check, yeah, if you see on the map, we can't see it. And you know how Ice King's thing is, we can see on the map. So there the monster is. We're zooming out. You cannot see it. Like, can you see it? I swear, can you see it? Some people said on YouTube they saw it by Dusty Divot, but that probably isn't true, because lots of people check there. Is it true? Look. Wait, is that it? I don't know. But the castle couldn't melt. Like, the castle really couldn't melt it. So as we just checked on the map, we can't see it. So if you guys have anywhere we could do, or you see it, just come and call. All right. Bye, guys.